changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I get the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I...
Yeah, it's Goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, I stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought, we bleed that. It's only one team over here, that's Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. Now don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of
I gotta make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this out before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
Listen up. Hey, before we do all the celebration stuff, where that thing go? Hold up. So proud of you guys, man. Amen. Tough couple weeks. We made them proud. You guys made them proud, man. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. I'm back. I'm good. I'm back. All right, here we go. Dad got touchdown CD. Yeah. Touchdown Fergie. Yeah. Touchdown GP. Yeah. Dad got touchdown to Flo. Yeah. Marquise Bell had an interception. Okay. Yeah. And the ball was deflected by K9. Yeah. Kenny Clark had a half sack. Yeah. Big Q had a half sack. Okay. Yeah. James Houston had a sack. Yeah. Quentin Williams had a sack. Yeah. Osh had a sack. Yeah. Aubrey had a 50-yard field goal. Yeah. Easy had a safety. Yeah. Hey. And they gave Sam credit for that. So Sam had safety. Yeah. Hey, so proud of you guys. Enjoy it. Shower up. Let's get on that plane.
Love you, my son.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny DeMoore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing today? And listen, I am not alone, because this is the most unadulterated, uncensored, ratchet, ghetto, vilified Cowboys content you will ever get in your lifetime, baby. This Dallas Cowboys Uncut. I got West Coast in the building, the Kanye West of this Dallas Cowboys shit, man. And then all the way...
Go ahead. This sounds like a mixtape.
All the way to the right of me, man. We got the #1 ligament dealer in America, the owner and sole proprietor of Ligaments R Us, Landlord from Alabama. How y'all boys doing today, man?
Great,
I'm
great,
good, man.
great.
Yes, indeed. Wes, you tired, man? They done work the hell out you today? What's up?
Hell no, I took a nap, bruh. I be taking little naps throughout the day now.
Now listen, folks sit here there and they chuckle, but Jason Kidd said that was his remedy for getting through the NBA Finals when he won with the Mavericks. He said, "Listen, I worked out hard, but the most important thing I did was take a nap before the game started, because he was in his late 30s when he started and won for the Mavericks. So listen, man, don't knock the naps until you try it. That's all I'm gonna say."
Yeah. So heck yeah, I be on nap game. But I woke up when I was like, man, sitting up here like, when we gonna get on this show?
Oh hell
So
yeah! Hey, listen, I got
wearing
right off
cowboy
of
gear
work.
proudly. Ain't did that in a minute. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
When you
Man, listen.
woke up,
Usually I have
did
on
you
cowboy gear because it was my undershirt, not because I
did
actually
you
put it
have
on.
to did you have to pinch yourself and remind you did like we got Quinn Williams for real, or did it still feel like a dream?
Nah, actually, it just dawned on me right now when I was watching and listening to the intro when Henny was saying that he need a defensive tackle that he got to pull away from the table, and
Mhm.
then I was like, damn, fool, you got one.
Finally got one.
Yeah, it dawned on me right now. Like literally, it just hit me right now when he said that right now because I'm so used to him. You know how you go. When we do these shows, like there's certain things that just become kind of like natural, like So that's just like one of the little natural things. So like I need a defensive tackle. I can't pull away from the tackle. So oh well, shoot, we finally got one. We did
You
get
got
one.
one.
Do you know how long ago that little segment or part
Hey, I
was
was
when I
thinking
said
about
it?
that too. I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking about, man, I remember when you said that. That's what I was actually thinking about when I was thinking about it right now. I was like, damn, I remember when he said that.
Yeah, it's been
Shout
a
out to the intro goddess for putting that together, cause she clipped that from all kind of places.
hell yeah, salute.
We can't find them shows for nothing.
Hell nah, they are lost to time, but they are in the
They
history.
random as hell. I don't know where they come from, but hey, appreciate the intro.
Yes, indeed. So, and salute to everybody sliding in. So let's talk about it, man. Like there are a lot of good things that we could take away from this Raiders game, and then this is gonna be my last time talking about it because we're on to the Eagles after this. You know what I'm saying? Every
On to
game,
the next one.
yeah, every game for the rest of the year is basically a must-win game. By the numbers and shit. So we'll talk about some of the great things that happened. There were a lot of great things that happened, man. I love this comment, that Marvin Overshawn talked about playing with Quentin Williams. They were having a conversation. And shout out to Patrick O.C. Walker. But Marvin Overshawn said that Quentin Williams said this, "Bro, you ain't got to worry about me. I got you. I'm telling you. I'm a dog. They got to block me because I'm going to get to the ball. You're going to be free."
Fact.
The Marvin Overshawn said this is what Quentin Williams kept telling him throughout the Cowboys contest versus the Raiders. I love that shit. I love that shit, man. And
I
listen,
got a strong belief that if you don't talk shit, you not one of them. Real talk. I don't think you can't talk shit and be one of them. I don't think so. Cause you got to be confident enough to talk shit. And the only way you confident enough if you know you one of them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't met some quiet assassins too, though. Some niggas that didn't talk and just. And I'm gonna tell you, like, typically, I'm gonna tell you, right? I think it's a racial thing more than anything. And I ain't trying to bring up racial, but like the white boys that are dogs usually don't talk like that. You know what I mean? Like, but the you know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you because, like, so I think I think it's just because of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because they just, you know what I mean? Like, they think that's kind of like a black dude trait. You know what I mean? Being all loud and vivacious. You know what I'm saying? But like, unless you like black, you're not gonna, you know what I mean? You're not gonna be like that, man. And then I'm gonna keep it real with you, landlord. Like, man, this generation, you're gonna hear less and less trash talk because this generation, these kids are not broke no more, bruh. Like, they're not broke. Like, they're not. I'm not saying that they're not hungry like that, but they're not overly like how we used to use trash talk to kind of like motivate us. Like, yeah, we was kind of like putting down our opponent, but what people don't know is trash talk is really about lifting yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Getting yourself ready for that moment. And man, a lot of these kids, man, they just I don't know. The trash talk they be doing now is just flat out cussing, man. I be listening to these 7U kids, man. These kids just be flat out just cussing. They don't even be trash talking. They just be straight out just cussing. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I like this.
I done met some that's quiet and do it, but it's like I ain't gonna lie, like people think Tim Duncan was quiet. Ask people about Tim Duncan. Like Tim was out there talking mad trash and he whooping your ass. He just don't talk to y'all. Yeah, he just did it in his own way. He ain't just loud about it. He like, yeah, I'm gonna bust your ass tonight. He might just say like 2 or 3 words and he finna piss you off all game. Like that's what type of dog he was.
That's what KG said. KG said he would hit him with like compliments. He said that was a nice try right there. He told that nigga you almost had it. That would piss
You
me off.
almost got me. Mm-hmm.
But to West's point though, that's not even cussing nobody out. Like you getting in somebody's mind just doing little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be a lost art because you can say you ain't shit, little nigga. But like, hey, I don't know that what Tim was doing might set a motherfucker off a little bit more. Who knows? Oh, Larry Bird too. Like listen, there are always exceptions to the rule. Larry Bird talk amazing shit.
I'm telling you, I think it's more shit talkers than the non shit talkers though. Real talk. Cause look, Bosa talk shit too. That nigga, man, look at Kelsey, Kittle, the boy wore a F Daddy shirt. Like them boys talk crazy too. Now they talk crazy too. Max just said, we gotta ruin his night. He was talking crazy to Dak in the beginning of the game in his interview. He was like, yeah, we gotta ruin his night.
Shit, he tried.
Like,
listen, he tried, but
he tried.
That but kudos to the overall defense, man, because and that's just a great defensive stand at any conjuncture. Sudden change, the offense turned the ball over, in the shadow they own goalposts, and you held them boys to a field goal. That's good defense. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we seen a lot of that throughout the course of the year. And to everybody's point, like, hey, we said the defense would look different. We didn't know what the defense would look good, but we knew adding 5 different motherfuckers to the defense, it would at least look different. You got Quentin Williams in the middle of that defense now. You added Logan Wilson in. You got the Marvin Overshawn back. You got Siobhan River back. You got Kalen Carson back. So you got like 5, 6 new faces on that defense that haven't played a lot of football for you, before last night. And like we said, we knew it would be different because there's only 11 people on defense. If 5 of them are new, that's a brand new defense. You know what I'm saying? We just seen the potential and the upside in that shit. They played some good football last night. I know that the Raiders aren't a great litmus test because of their shortcomings offensively, but at the same time, we have seen this same defense, make Jacoby Brissett look like Kurt Warner. We seen, this defense they allowed Russell Wilson to turn back the clock, and he got benched like 2 weeks later. That's the kind of stuff this defense was doing at the first part of this season. So I'm not saying that the defense is fixed, but I am saying it was a positive step in the right direction. And part of that is having big Quentin Williams right in the middle of that defense, controlling the center of the field. Y'all know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
I was about to say the Raiders might have better weapons than the Panthers almost. When you think about it, Rico just had a special ass day.
Yeah, you can only play who's on your schedule. And the Cowboys, if you look at the Cowboys historically, we don't even play well coming out of bye weeks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes to use the example of Mari Cooper and how we got him, but what people fail to realize is we lost that first game. You know what I'm saying? I think if it was against Jackson, it was against Tennessee.
It was against Tennessee.
Yeah, we lost. We coming out of a bye, we lost that game. So it's like if you're a real, not even gonna say if you're a real Cowboy fan, because you're a real Cowboy fan, you could just still not know. But if you're a historian of the Cowboys over the last 10 seasons, you know that historically we are not a good team coming out the bye. We're not. You know what I'm saying?
We always fuck up.
We always do, bro. It's like it is crazy because the team that we're playing always has 1 week to prepare for us, and we always have 2 weeks to prepare for them. And we always just don't prepare well. So, but one thing I like about this is, This is the thing about it, man. This week was more than football. You know, I think people forget that these dudes are human. And I said myself, like, if these dudes come out there and just absolutely just shit on the field, Dak throws 9 interceptions, defense gives up 70 points, Bland gets burned 15 times, CeeDee Lamb drops 30 footballs. I really wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not saying I wouldn't give a fuck, but I wouldn't be mad at these dudes, bro. You just lost someone who you have been like, bro, like I couldn't imagine losing someone. I haven't lost someone that close to me in a long time. So I couldn't imagine how I would respond. And I don't even want to get in my shoes and think that after something that major, I would go out there and have the game of my life. But them dudes did. So I would say this, man, the person who I would say gets the biggest, like, kudos, pat on my back, and it's gonna sound cheesy as fuck, but you got to give it to your head coach, bro, because your head coach did a phenomenal job of making sure that the kneeling thing was definitely on their mind, but it did not overcome them, and it did not, like, because they could have failed, bro. And guess what? Rightfully so. What would you have said? What could you have said?
I said
If they lost every game, bro, what could you have said? The whole nation, every person in football would have been like, man, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, bro, like, that's hard to come back from.
Yeah.
So, like, go ahead. But I just thought that was dope, man. I mean, the hardest week in football, I think that was the hardest. The Cowboys team, this team probably had the hardest bye week ever from an NFL team, considering you're coming off of a loss yourself. You weren't even playing good football going into the bye. Then you had
point.
You know what I'm saying? Then you had a major loss during the bye. We lost think about that, fellas, and I'm going to let you go, I promise, landlord. We lost during the bye, bro.
That's sad. But go ahead, though, Land. I'm going to let you get your point in.
That's sad.
I was about
That's
to say,
sad.
to West Coast point, I said this a few days ago. I really think this the hardest rookie head coach season ever. Real talk.
Facts, bro. Facts.
This the hard, and I don't even, y'all know I don't spell shot it for
Rookie
nothing.
head coach. Hey, say
Y'all
that
know
again,
I don't
landlord.
spell.
Rookie head. Say that one more time.
Yeah.
Rookie, not first year. Rookie.
Yeah, this the
Rookie.
hardest one. Because you got to think, you traded away a generational talent. You know, some people believe in Michael Parsons to start the year. That's crazy right there. Then you have a teammate pass away. I just don't know what else could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be worse than that. Like, what could compete with that when we're talking about this being like one of the most difficult first years for a head coach? This is it right here, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And on top of that, your team wasn't playing well.
So add in the injuries. You know what I'm saying? Add in everything else. Like the Marvin Overshown just played last night, and he would probably and coming into the season after you traded away Michael Parsons, he was probably your best defensive player. So
Micah Parsons was theoretically if you think of, let's just be real. Micah Parsons, I love Dak Prescott, but Micah Parsons on Madden was our best player, bro. He was our best player on the game, bro.
Time out. I just thought about something real quick, y'all, and it's important. You just traded away Michael Parsons, generational player, right?
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, you just had a player pass. R.I.P. Marshawn Lynch. We forgot about the third thing.
What was that?
You got one of the most controversial receivers in the league come get slapped right in the middle of your team.
Oh yeah, because nobody knew that Joy Pickett shit would work.
They thought we was tripping. They said, oh, he's a head case. Shotty managed that on top of doing another big time trade. Anytime you do a trade, bro, that's risky for the culture and the makeup of your team. It can go either way. Like, you got to find a way to welcome them and mix them in and make it whole again.
Yeah.
Like, it's a chance that it don't work. That's what people don't get. Like, anytime you make a trade, it's a big chance that it might not even work. Like, it might be terrible. But Shotty had to deal with all of that on top of all of this other shit. This is the most difficult first year for a head coach probably ever.
And landlord, and think about this. Everything you said, he was doing that while the airplane was in the air. What I'm saying is, the old saying is, he was literally building the airplane while it was in the air. Because think about this, you didn't trade Micah Parsons like last year at the end of the season, bro. You traded him after he was the coach. So you know what that means? That means he thought that he was going to have Micah Parsons
Week before the
when he
season
took the
started.
job. So
Literally
it's like,
traded him
bro,
away a week before the season started. But yeah, good.
exactly. Then think about this, and then listen. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody thought we were eventually going to sign the kid.
Yeah.
A week before, like, bro, listen. If he has to be a clear coach of the year candidate, man, because just the fact of just being able to keep all this right. And then think about this, something that people don't think about, bro. You're doing all this on prime time. We're not the Browns, man. We're not the Ravens. We're not a team that can suck and we can just go kind of like get, our season to just be trash, but nobody's gonna know because we're not playing on big time TV. No, bro, we're on big time. We're 3-5-1, and we're on Monday Night Football, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the Dallas Cowboys. Everything that you do is getting put on publicists. So it's like, man, I think he done a phenomenal job. I think the Dallas Cowboys, might have got him one. But also at the same time, man, Jerry Jones had to trust him, man, because I definitely feel like they're doing something with Shotty that have never really let someone do. And that is just let him be him. Like, I didn't see Jerry Jones in that locker room. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he ain't been in there in a long time, but I know he was in the locker room when McCarthy was in there. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to Shotty, man. Salute to him for doing his job, bruh. Finally, we got a coach that can do his damn job.
Yeah. Because this is a lot of shit that's been going on, man. Kudos to him. Kudos to him for navigating this shit. And listen, I know it was a small sample size. And I know that the chances are still not in our favor. But if we get anything like that, if we get a fraction of that defense we saw against the Raiders, we can win most of the games that we got left on the schedule. And something that I did want to point out, to everybody out there, because we have a tie, if we end the season 10-6-1 and another team ends the season 10-7, we would technically have the better record. So
yeah, because it's tie. Yep. Go ahead.
It's half a win and half a loss. So you would technically be a 10.5 win team going up against a 10-win team. The first tiebreaker in regards to playoff the decision making on if you make it in or not is the overall record, right? So a team like the Panthers, if they end 10-7, even though they have the head-to-head tiebreaker against the Dallas Cowboys, if we ended up 10-6-1, we would have the better record. So technically, teams like the Chicago Bears and the Panthers, like I mentioned, they would have to get to 11 wins, in order to stop us from getting in with 10 wins. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the beautiful thing about it. So if we could just
that's a good thing. That's a good thing when you don't when they're not in your division too, because when they're in your division, it almost counts as two times. And that's why, to be honest with you, like what Henny said, we're gonna talk about the Raiders and they black ass today, and then we gonna move on because that Philadelphia game, that game literally it's almost worth 2 points. You know what I'm saying? It's a 2-pointer. And the Eagles,
let me tell you something, gangster.
They hurting right now.
Let me tell you something, gangster, right now. As it stands, until we lose again, the Eagles need 12 wins to solidify the division.
How many they got?
They have 8. They have 8 already. They have 8.
Oh shit, we still got time.
That's what I'm saying. They have 8 wins, but until we lose again, they're gonna need 12. If we lose to them, you can pretty much say goodbye to the division, right?
We not.
Yeah, we're not. We're gonna beat the Eagles. I have no I have no doubts about that. We're gonna beat the Eagles. But
I'm gonna hit AJ Brown up and tell him to go ahead and strike up Jalen Hurts. He can't wait to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
To a degree, I'm gonna be honest with you. To a degree, boy. Yeah, to a degree, AJ Brown wants Jalen Hurts to fail. I can feel it, bro. I can just tell, bro. He wants him to fail, bro.
Man,
because think about it, he talking about the future. He almost like the Cowboy haters, like y'all won tonight, but wait till next week and wait till next week. They want to talk about the future. AJ Brown, like, look, The defense playing well, but what we gonna do our job? We might not be able to do that in the next game or the next game. AJ
Well,
ready for that boy to fail.
Hell yeah. And listen, I understand. I understand niggas calling AJ selfish, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. And I think we touched on this before. That motherfucker is already an all pro. He already done won a Super Bowl. He already been to multiple Pro Bowls. And he's already been paid. The only thing that AJ Brown should be concerned about right now is AJ Brown getting to the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And if
but
he can,
but think about this though, Henny too. He got that contract on his head. Folks don't understand this too, man. Like when you get these big contracts, it's almost like a contract on your head. Like you get $1 million contract, you got to do $1 million worth. Man, I don't want to say this, but when you see, they say you can't be taking out them co-signments because rain, sleet, or slow. That dope got to be sold. They got to get out of there. They don't want to hear that. I want to hear that.
shit,
You know what I'm saying?
You better have
Like
Biz, nigga.
it got to be sold. So it's like, man, like you got to understand that like these dudes have these big ass like CD Lamb, like people like I empathize with CD to a degree because he got this big contract on his head, and if you don't get the ball, you can't produce. If you don't produce, then what happens in Dallas? You already know what happens in Dallas. Your ass is up out of here. So it's like, man, we got it. Like other teams, I can say it, but in Dallas, we know it's a different dynamic. Because let's just be real, man. This is a subject we ain't really talked about. I know I kind of bounced around on this, but there is a benefit for the Dallas Cowboys not to throw the ball to CeeDee Lamb right now. There is. There is a financial advantage right now to go into Pickens. There is. So it's like, but at the same time, you would think, damn, you got 30 million wrapped up in the CD. Why not get him the ball? Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, I was at the game yesterday, and I said this when I was on the post-game show. That young man was mad all game, bro. And I was in the family center with his dad. It's crazy because his dad is like, he looks just like his dad, but his dad is like 5'3". It's crazy.
That man that short?
He not 5'3", he like 5. I'm 6 foot, so he's like 5'4", 5'5".
Oh damn!
But he got the break. Hey, Demarion Overshawn dad was up in there too. He looked like he could play right now too.
Them genetics, nigga. But I was also gonna say this though. I know that things look a little skewed, but I do want to put everything into perspective for CeeDee Lamb. He's missed the equivalent of 4 games, right? So the numbers aren't going to
this year.
Look amazing. He got hurt in the Chicago game. Did he miss 3 actual games? Because he didn't catch a single pass in the Chicago game because he got hurt on the first series. So he missed the entire.
He caught the screen pass that he got hurt on.
It was a sweep.
Or was that a handoff?
It was a run. It was a run. It was a handoff.
He had no catches. He had no catches in Chicago. And then
he was playing RB1. He was playing RB1. He got hurt. Shoddy. See there, Shoddy? Did Shoddy make up for that?
No, he never make up for getting your nigga hurt.
Damn, Shoddy, my bad.
Never. But that happened. Then he missed 3 additional games. So CeeDee Lamb has missed the equivalent of 4 games for the Dallas Cowboys, and he still averages the most targets on the team when on the field. He still has the highest target share rate on the team. This was the first game that CeeDee Lamb was out targeted by George Pickens. It don't feel like it because CeeDee Lamb, and listen, let's also talk about the other thing. He was not 100% healthy coming back. Like that man was a little bit hobble coming back from a high ankle sprain.
Man, I want to ask you this.
I think he do look better after the bye.
He do look a little better after the bye.
Listen to me. This is the real question. Is it affecting CeeDee Lamb right now? And I just want to know between us 3, from what we know about CeeDee, do you think it's affecting him, George Pickens' success right now? I'm gonna be honest with you, I do, but I think it is, man. Cause he looked up, like even on the touchdown, it just looked like he was just like, you know what I mean? Like, and my boy and listen, Boss Cowboy always says wide receivers got to be divas. I get it. But it's like, you know what I mean? So what's y'all?
I think they are. I'll say, let me touch on the diva stuff first. It's true. I think it's true by definition almost because I told y'all the only way a receiver can impact the game is with the ball. Right. So if they not getting it, what else can they do but cry for the ball? You know what I'm saying? Like
Thank
nothing else.
you.
It's literally nothing else we can do. So that's why it always seems like receivers be divas and stuff. Then, like, think about this. Even the receivers like Amari Cooper, who was quiet, I guarantee you he complained behind closed doors. So it's like you got that's the only defense mechanism you got as a wide receiver. Like nobody's gonna say, see, you had a brilliant game when all he did was block. Maybe he was blocking his ass off. Okay, this is a perfect example. Jalen Tolbert might be out there hooping for all we know, far as blocking go, or flooding or somebody. You don't give a damn about that because he don't got the ball. That's what I'm telling you. So as a receiver, as a number one receiver, especially if your team is not succeeding, you feel like they're not succeeding because you're not getting the ball. And like I said, remember, the only way you can impact the game as a receiver truly is with the ball. So that's why it's like, give me the ball. It just sounds like that. It just sounds bad, but literally it's just saying that, hey, I'm trying to help my team win. I'm trying to impact the game. That's all it's really saying.
And listen, I understand that wholeheartedly and completely. But I also think the shit's gonna be fine. Like CeeDee Lamb is still gonna end the season with over 1,000 yards. He only got an average about 60 or so the rest of the way to break 1,000. He's still gonna have some more touchdowns. Dak tried to give him an easy one at the end of the game. He dropped it. You know what I'm saying? So the shit will look better. You know, because
They
there
could
will
have
be.
given him a little bit better. He could have given
It
him a little
only
bit better.
it only matters when you're not winning. That's the only
Facts.
time it matters. When you're not winning, I'm telling you, your mind gonna automatically be like, well, if you threw me the ball, maybe we would have won. That's just how your mind works as a number one receiver. And trust me, you don't want a receiver that don't think that way. So it's a catch-22. Like you just gotta have it. You just gotta have it like that, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. Like if you show me a receiver that don't want the ball, you ain't show me a receiver. You show me a DB or something.
Yeah. Cause listen, CeeDee Lamb has been a number one wide receiver his entire life. You know, he's been an All-Pro. He's been a consideration for Offensive Player of the Year, Pro Bowls. He just broke Dez Bryant record for receptions. I think he moved past him in like third on
Was
the
he
on the.
when he was the number one receiver? Him and Hollywood Brown, they didn't play together in college.
They did. He was number one receiver then. That's why he was. That's why he went where he went, and Hollywood Brown went where he went.
Where did Hollywood go to?
Let me pull it up. I know it was
I thought Hollywood was older than him.
They were there together. I don't know if he came out the same time or not, but yeah, they played together. Let me go.
Maybe
To
a year. Because
yeah,
CD was always on top when at OU that I remember.
Yeah, because he was the 25th overall pick. CeeDee Lamb slid was still 17th.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, CD was that nigga.
CD ball with three different quarterbacks.
The thing that they got.
Nah, I take that back real quick, Wiz. I take that back. He ball with two quarterbacks and a running back. Go ahead, Wiz. You got it.
I was gonna say the only thing I think the Cowboys really need to do with CeeDee Lamb is get him more involved early. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just get him involved early. Once you get a couple balls in the beginning of the game, you understand if things happen throughout the game and they can't get it. But it's like if it's first quarter and I ain't even caught up, you know what I mean? Like that's when you feeling like they're not gonna. This game is gonna. You know what I'm saying? They're not really moving around me. But like, get them the ball early, and then I do kind of want to know why the hell they was both sitting on the sidelines at the beginning of that game, though. First,
listen, we could put. I ain't gonna put their business out there. I always kind of did. You could put two to two together. West Coast, you could put two and two together. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Real quick. Shout out to my guy Bobby King, man. Shout out to Bobby King for holding us down. He don't be doing it during show. So that's why when I see his name, I gotta really just remember to shout him out. But salute to Bobby King for holding us down, man. Salute.
Yeah, I did receive that cash out. I woke up to that shit, so I appreciate you, Bobby.
Hey, can you tell me how many drops CD got on the season so far, and where he ranks?
But let me look.
Because listen, I'm gonna tell you,
Boy in Jacksonville got way more drops than everybody, so I know it's not number one.
Who?
You know who?
He and partner. That's him partner now.
That shows
Who Jacksonville? Because
He
I'm
don't
doing
even
a
want
book.
to say the man's name.
You
Go
say the
say
name
it,
then. You say the man name then. Shit.
Who?
It's your guy. You gotta stand on it. We stand on both ways. Hey,
You
if we
fight.
good, we stand on it. If it's bad, we stand on it. Let's do it.
All right.
Where's CD Lamb rank and drop?
And just to answer your question, Brian Thomas is the wide receiver I'm talking about. But let me get the pull up. Drop leaders. That's my.
I ain't shit.
He gonna shake. He gonna shake back, man. Landlord. Landlord ain't lying on this nigga though. But hold on.
Hey, I'll tell you like this: with an excessive amount of targets, I will allow. I'm not saying that I will allow some drops, but I will what did my coaches always say? With a high expectation of perfection, the small imperfections can be tolerated. Basically, meaning if we're expecting 100%, 98 is still, you know what I mean? Like you still, you know what I mean? Because it's still a game of like you got to be ready for the next one. You know what I mean? You still have that mentality. So it's like, if you're catching if there's a high amount of targets, and you got to think like they don't take in degree of difficulty like on the touchdown, like that's an out route. You turn against your body. Like, listen, he a $35 million receiver. So I'm not saying that he should not make that catch. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like there are still, degrees of difficulty that it comes to. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we don't give CD the credit that we give him when he makes catches like in Minnesota, the same credit that we give him when he gives drops like that. I think that catch in Minnesota was way harder than dropping that out route. Yeah. And we all know if you're a receiver, like the easy catches usually be the ones, bro, you will drop more wide open passes than you ever will one-handed catches. Why is that? Ask God when you get to heaven. I don't know.
I know what it is. That's why it's so frustrating.
You're so open.
That's why it's frustrating. Go ahead.
You're so open. You're thinking about making the move and getting to the end zone. You ain't even thinking about the catch. You just think the catch finna happen. But no.
Yeah, I was just saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, because he was asking about this. CeeDee Lamb got 5 of them hoes. He got 5 drops in 7 games. But to be fair, Brian Thomas got 9 of them hoes in 8 because he's hurt right now.
Great.
Jared Judy has 9 too, nigga. Just want to throw that out there.
Great. Jared Judy. Who is this quarterback? Bo Nix. He ain't that dumb no more, is he? He in Tennessee.
Dylan Gabriel, man.
Man, leave that man alone, man. I don't want to hear that.
Hey, so you know what? So my thing is this. And so if you're a receiver, think about this. A degree. So if a quarterback puts the ball in bad placement, you go up there and try to help your quarterback get a hand on it and don't bring it in, that's a drop.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think they calculated a little better, though. I think they calculated a little better than the extreme example that just popped into all our heads. I think we all collectively had a example of that moment in our head. Like, it's a little, they calculated a little better than that. You know what I'm saying? Because there'll be like on-target throws and off-target throws. They actually count all that stuff. But
I would hope so, because I know there's some business decisions out there then. That's all I'm saying. It might be some business decisions out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but to be fair, all I'm saying is, from a wide receiver perspective, man, in my head, like you gotta catch them. That's what makes it so frustrating. The easy ones, you gotta make those. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Which one is gonna occur the most? Are you gonna have more difficult catches or more easy catches?
In the NFL?
Yeah.
Probably more difficult because most guys.
Nah, you're gonna have more easy catches. Like normal routine catches. You're gonna have way more routine catches than the extraordinary, you know what I'm saying? The turnaround and flip and all that great stuff catches. Like,
no, I'm just
look
talking
at
about
George Pickens.
I was talking about being like wide open and shit.
No, what I'm just saying, routine catches, like off the judge machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We on the same
how many of those catches that George Pickens had last night?
In the NFL, wide quarterbacks like throwing the ball to open receivers.
He had that one catch that was in the end zone that he still caught, but he was out of bounds. You see what I'm saying? It was you probably had like 2 or 3 spectacular catch opportunities a game, And the regular catches, they happen way more times than not. So what I'm saying all that to say is, okay, what's so frustrating from observing a wide receiver dropping those type of catches is because we know you better than that, and it's only because of concentration. So therefore, I can't give you no pass. That's why we be mad. Cause it's like, bro, if you was concentrating, if you was focusing, there's no way you could tell me CD Lamb wouldn't have caught that pass.
Yeah, but you already know, but landlord, as a wide receiver, you already know what it's saying. Like when you have passes like that, like a little 5 yard out route, you're not thinking, you know how many out routes you've caught in your life? Probably
It's
a
the
billion.
easiest catch. That's what make you
You've
so
caught a
mad.
billion.
It's a
You're
catch
not, and you're not
22.
even. And think about this: he's not even running. He probably wasn't even running full speed because you know you got a break at some point. So what I'm thinking, CeeDee Lamb is thinking about is the next step. That's how you drop little passes like that because you're not thinking about catching the pass. Like coaches say, you have to look the ball in. You can never you'll never get so good at a pass where you don't got to catch it. They say you'll never get so good at catching the ball where you don't have to think about it. You have to give the ball its due respect and think about it. Okay, I caught the
Facts.
ball, now go. And what happens is
Yeah.
players don't give the ball its respect. They just assume my hands, ball, go. And then guess what? You literally catch the ball and then you forget that it's the muscle memory that causes your fingers to close. It's not just that shit ain't natural. Like people be saying,
See,
listen to me. I'm about to kill this notion. Touching a football, a Duke football is not no normal football, bro. That football is like the size of the shit is huge, bro. Like
yeah,
I
that
need
is
everybody to
talking
go.
about a college football.
No, the NFL football. That football's huge. That football
Oh,
is
okay.
huge. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
They
that
smaller
is
than college though, ain't it?
no, well, the ball is more ovular, but the Duke is a bigger ball. It's a more longer ball. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what I'm saying is this: none of what they're doing is natural. None of it. These dudes are putting thousands of hours in to be able to make those plays. And guess what? Man, sometimes you be so focused on a defender in front of you, you be so focused on getting on the end zone and da 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 da. It'd be that small little damn. I forgot to turn on the light, and guess what? I tripped and fell.
But
Which
think
is
about it,
crazy
Wes.
because I didn't
He
know that shit.
100% right. He 100% right about the concentration part. Cause like but think about it as a coach. That's what's so frustrating. Cause
Facts.
like that's the first step. That's why you never gonna forgive a wide receiver for that. You just seen him make a Spider-Man catch on his back, but then when you do a 10-yard hitch and you missed it, like you never gonna give him grace for that. You gonna be like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like it's just a catch 22. Like you always gonna cuss at the screen when you see that happen, cause you know he's better than that.
So let's segue a little bit, man, because I did want to touch on. Cause listen, man, I ain't gave up shit yet. This is the current playoffs standings right now. The division leaders are the Eagles, the Rams, the Bears, who have not beaten a team with a winning record yet. By the way, they got 7 wins. They beat 7 losing teams. The
Don't
Tampa Bay
disrespect us
Buccaneers.
like that, Hen. Don't disrespect your
Hey,
home team like that.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
just saying.
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying
saying.
too.
Put some
Listen,
spec on them Cowboys though. All
when we
right, go
run the
ahead.
table, they can get their first win over a winning team. We got Seattle in the wild card with 7-3. Green Bay, at 6-3-1, and then the 49ers at 7-4. The 6-4. The 6-4 Lions and the 6-5 Panthers are the teams ahead of us, and then we're the last team in the playoff hunt. We got to
Man, you would
win.
have thought the Lions would have had a better
Listen,
record than that.
you're
That don't even
literally
sound
playing.
right.
You're literally playing to go to Green Bay or go to San Francisco in the
Did
first
the
round.
Lions lose 2 in a row or something?
I don't know because they
I
started
think they
off
were
good.
like
They
6-2.
they were 6-3, wasn't it?
No, they had lost their first game or so, and then they had a streak,
They
if
got
I ain't
their ass beat
mistaken.
because they got their ass beat by Green Bay. All
Yeah,
right,
and then they won like 5 in a row.
let me look at this shit. When did they lose again? They got their ass
Oh,
beat by the Chiefs. That's what it was. They lost to the Chiefs 30-17.
How
After
many games in between that Green Bay lost? Like 4 or 5?
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they won 4 straight. They lost to the Chiefs. They beat the Bucks. They somehow fucked around and lost to the Vikings.
They was 6-2. Did they lose 2 back to back? That's what I'm trying to say.
No, it wasn't back to back. It was like they lost two of they lost 2 or 3 2 games in a 3-game stretch though, because they lost to the Lions, they beat the Bucks, and then they got upset by the Vikings.
Okay, that makes sense because I remember them having a good record for a minute. Like I was looking out for them. Like I was thinking that Green Bay game might have been just a division first game fluke or something. I don't know.
And you know what, Wes? Because right now the Eagles are the 1 seed, the Rams are the 2 seed. It's in order. The Bears are the 3 seed, and the Bucks are the 4th seed. I would take the matchup with the Rams in LA.
I don't know.
Hey, look at this though.
I ain't scared though.
Hey, look at this though. Hey, look at the Packers though. Look how bad that tie is hurting them though. That tie is literally the difference between them being a wild card and playing at home as a division leader.
Yep, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
They could literally lose their whole division over a tie.
If they don't
hit and look, God's so good, the tie helping us. And it's hurting them.
God's so good.
Look, it's helping us and it's hurting them. Ain't that wonderful? I love it.
Yep, that's very true. The only thing though, they play the Bears twice, so they can just beat their ass and take the spot.
And then, and I'm gonna tell you, like, this is a crazy thing, a crazy way to look at it, but the Packers are low-key like Dallas Cowboys 2 this year, because like they play all the teams that we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have to beat we're gonna have to beat teams, but then we're also gonna need the Packers to beat them same teams. And they're a team that's good enough to beat some of these teams that we're gonna have to beat too.
Like I pointed
you know what I'm saying?
They play the Bears twice.
So we're connected to the Packers all season.
Because think about it. If the Bears end up in the wild card spot, like I told you, because the Bears have a very tough stretch of games in their final 7.
Nobody's scared to go to Chicago for no playoff game, bro. Let's just say that. Let's just let that be known, bro. Nobody's scared to go to Chicago.
I ain't scared to go to Chicago, but I'm talking about getting into the playoffs because they got the tiebreaker. So we got
the only way I'd be scared to go to Chicago if you're saying we're going to Chirac. But other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, I know I was gonna say that.
I'm good.
And you said we playing in the 73rd, 68, or whatever they talk about. Yeah, I might be scared.
I'm good.
I ain't from 63rd, nigga. R.I.P. to King Von, man.
Yeah, I'm King Von, though, but I ain't trying to play no football game in his hood, though.
Not from 63rd.
Hey.
Yeah, he is not playing on 63rd.
Every time he used to say that shit, I be wondering what the hell did them niggas do to make him that mad?
He killed a lot of his homeboys and he killed a lot of theirs. It's just a war over there.
What did them niggas do to make him so mad?
That's always gonna be a classic. Let me look at the Bears.
See, that's around the time that I had to stop being a rapper, because like you gotta kill people to be famous, and I'm cool on all that. I'm good. I don't want to kill nobody to make it in the music business. I'm good, bro.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. I'm finna read y'all the teams that the Bears played down the stretch, and you tell me where they got 4 wins at. Like I said, if we win 7 of the final 8, we get to 10-6-1. They need to get to 11 wins for us to, for them to have to get in over us. So they play the Steelers next week. Aaron Rodgers.
Who is they? Who are we talking about?
The Bears.
Okay, go ahead.
Bears
go ahead.
lost.
They play the.
I'm just gonna run it up on their ass.
Steelers. Then after that, on Black Friday, they play the Eagles.
A-Rod hurt though. A-Rod hurt though.
Lost on Eagles.
This is non-starter.
Yeah, and then Eagles gonna be coming off a loss from the Cowboys, so they gonna be on that ass.
They play the Packers. They play the Packers December 7th.
Loss.
They play the Browns.
Potential loss. They upset the Packers.
They play the Packers again on the 20th.
Loss.
They play the 49ers on the 28th.
I actually think they'll split that. They'll split with Green Bay. I think the Bears sneaky. They sneaky. They was winning games like that last year.
And then they play
like miracle games.
If the Packers lose to the Bears this year at any point of the season, bruh.
And then they end the season playing the Lions on the 4th.
I don't know if you've seen this West Coast, because with all due respect, I don't know if you seen, they got a tall ass DB over there by the name of Nashawn Wright, and he's been hooping. Have you ever heard of them, Mr. West Coast? Have you ever heard
Yes,
of
dude, and listen to me. I actually Googled him. Listen to me. I actually Googled this young man. After I was on the phone with his mother, maybe like 3 days ago.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And we just so happened to Google his name. And did you know what came up beside his name?
What?
Sure, the Dallas Cowboys.
Potential Pro Bowler. 2 words. Pro Bowler. The boy is second in the NFL, tied with 3 other dudes in the NFL with 4 interceptions. I'm just like, I had to call her and make sure they was talking about the same Nashawn Wright.
Also, the Dallas Cowboys. Well, that's not true anymore. But he only has 1 less interception than the entire Dallas Cowboys team. We have 5. He has 4.
Good grief. And to be honest with y'all, bro, I did not understand why Nashawn wasn't good here. Because I
He didn't
swear to
play.
God, every time, yes, when he got his opportunities, he was getting snagged on. It didn't even make sense. Like, no lie. No lie, he did not play good football here.
He
But what it
did the
is, though,
thing.
That one
hold on,
he took Sunday was
He
nasty,
Go
bro.
ahead.
did show some good attributes though. He showed that he was sticky and he had some good feet. And he got the size, but for some reason he was getting head top on my life with Dallas. He was getting head top. When he got in the game in the preseason, he was getting head top. It was one of the most mysterious things I ever seen. How are you 6'4" and everybody catching over you? Real talk. Go back and look at it.
My point was this: you could factor all that in, all the snaps he took from preseason and all the games he played in Dallas, and it would probably still be less than the amount of snaps he's played with the Chicago Bears.
So what you saying there? We ain't give him enough reps.
Yeah, that's my entire point. Like you're
Okay.
right. Like he was, but niggas gotta develop. Like
Yeah.
I didn't think about this shit. I was talking so bad about Kalen Carson. Do you know this nigga only played 6 games last year?
Mm.
He only played 6 games. So my entire thought,
All right, man. Talking like that, we're gonna let them Jadon Blue guys back in the building because they definitely is not gonna do it. They definitely not gonna. Well, Jadon Blue only had 20 snaps. He only had 20 snaps, man.
I didn't say all that now.
It's known the boy because
I know,
he
but
had a fumble in it. If he didn't have a fumble in it,
Yeah,
I'd entertain.
come on, man.
You can't have 6 carries
Come on,
and
man. He had
fumble.
bad feet. He had bad feet in Texas, man. He said he had the pinch feet,
Wait.
man. Come on. I'm
No,
just saying.
you can't
letting him in the building talking like
have a
that.
single digit amount of carries and have a fumble in there. I'm sorry. No.
Hey man, all I'm saying is they lurking. All I'm saying is they lurking.
I know what you're saying. That's the only thing that I said because I had to really sit here and think about it. Like I can't just say you ain't shit. I done took this nigga nickname off of 6 games. I ain't call this nigga seatbelt no more. I would call that nigga baby seat.
They don't call you bullet for nothing. They don't call you bullet for nothing.
I'm just saying, I took the nigga whole nickname. Like, you got to call him Kalen now. He still got to earn it back. But, because once you take the nickname, you just can't give it back to a nigga. Like, you got.
What it is, it's a dope nickname, and we was angry because it had us thinking that he was like that. And then he came out and he wasn't like that immediately. So we like, nah, you can't be seatbelt, my boy.
Hey, fellas, can I tell y'all something? Because we said God is good, and then when they say God is good, they say God is great.
Nice.
We get Diggs back.
We should.
And listen to me, man. I don't give a damn what nobody say, bruh. That defense with Trevon Diggs, Eagles, let's fucking go, bruh. Let's fucking go, man. And listen to me, man. They didn't shit it on Diggs enough, but now Diggs is going to play with the best defensive line he's ever played with in the NFL. Period. And I'm not saying rushing because obviously Micah Parsons is the best rusher. But I'm saying being able to be 4 guys that can actually create pressure, bruh, Diggs is going to look, man, bruh, he's going to get his, and I'm telling you right now, Diggs is getting, if you got a prop bet, Diggs is getting an interception versus Jalen Hurts, just like he always does.
Jalen coming.
Just like he always.
Jalen coming because even last year when we were bad.
Just like Diggs is getting an interception on Sunday, bro. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you, he's getting one on Sunday.
He knows Jalen sorry. He's been sorry since college. He know that.
They played together, so of course he knows.
He know him.
He's getting one on Sunday.
He do pick him
So
off
all
every
y'all
Sunday.
Diggs haters, just get. I'm just saying, all y'all Trevon Diggs, y'all should have traded him. He's a whiner. He don't tackle, bruh. Telling me, you listen to me. Everybody be mad at Trevon Diggs for stuff that corners don't even do. Like, bruh, you tell me, oh, you mad because he don't tackle us. So what? My coach was mad at me. I didn't tackle. Guess what? And I played every game. What are you talking
Hold
about?
on. Let me say something too before I
cut you
forget
down
this.
to put you
Coach
back
always
in.
got
That's
mad
it.
at me, bruh. He always got
Let
mad
me
at me, bruh. He
address
always got
this
mad at me,
before I
bruh.
forget.
And I played every game.
Let me just address this
I
real
started
quick.
junior and senior year. What
Go
is he
ahead,
talking
go
about?
Real quick before
Go
I
ahead.
forget. Mrs. Jalen Hurts, I want you to understand this. Don't you ever in your fucking life say no roll sooner ever again in your life. I want to hurt that nigga. Go ahead. Jalen Hurts, that's what he said on his introduction. Roll Sooners. Don't you ever say that bitch ass shit again, nigga.
You blood and crip, huh?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Listen. I just need all the Diggs haters to stand on the business that they've been saying. Because guess what? Now you're about to see a defense. Like we've been talking about all these players we're getting, these players we get, and we literally just forgot that like Diggs was an all pro, bro. Like it's crazy what bad publicity can do to actual good talent. Like bad publicity can almost. Like, think about this. Bad publicity had us thinking that Micah Parsons was just this regular dude, bro. He's just a regular dude. Let him go. He's a regular dude, bro. But we got to stop forgetting the hype and remember why these dudes was actually worth $20 million a year, bro. We can say whatever you want to say, but Jerry still gave that boy $20 million. Why? Because Diggs is that dude, bro. And he's going to have a stupid chip on his shoulder when he come back, bro.
Yeah.
Like this, man, he about to have a stupid chip on his shoulder,
Alabama don't claim you, Jalen. F you. And yeah, man. Shout out to Trayvon Diggs, a real Alabama player. But
yeah, my boy about to hog on Sunday. Watch,
he
bro.
gonna pick him off.
My nigga about to hog. He gonna get one on
Well,
Sunday. Bro. He gonna get
they
one.
right in the chat, Wes. This is one of the few times the chat is right. Jalen Hurts got to throw the ball though. He got to throw it. So I think they got you this time, Wes. They got you this time.
Well, this is the thing. They went out with that team meeting that they had. You saw them throws. One up, AJ Brown had like 4 throws on the first series. Jalen Hurts don't want to throw the ball. That's just what it is. And the crazy thing about it is the organization is okay with it. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna have to throw the ball because if he don't throw the ball, it's gonna be turmoil.
I ain't gonna lie
so
to you.
The Eagles are real.
If they had a real quarterback, the Eagles would be. I would never think we'll beat them. Like for real, I'd be like, man, shit, I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you.
We be talking so low, shit. Hey man, you know it's the Eagle week.
Bro,
I
ain't gonna lie, bro. I swear to God, y'all think I'm playing. Like a lot of my faith in us beating them is because of his deficiencies. Real talk, and his limitations. If they had a real deal QB, shit. I'd be like, oh no, my nigga.
But landlord, think about the Eagles. Think about this. Their team is actually built, and I actually said this when Garner Minshew was their backup quarterback. I actually said that I thought that Garner Minshew was a better fit for their offense than Jalen Hurts. Why? Because it's like, bro, you have two $20 million receivers and a $15 million freaking tight end. At that time, they didn't even have Saquon. But Saquon Barkley runs the ball like a mug, but he also can catch. I'm like, bro, if they actually had a quarterback that was willing to stand there in the pocket with a Heisman Trophy winner and freaking DK Metcalf, with AJ Brown, bro, they would be ridiculous, bro.
And
then they still got a tight end that can stretch the field. They have a real tight end that can stretch the field.
Awesome.
So yeah, man, like for sure, Jalen Hurts is probably the biggest deficiency in there. And then the cool thing about the game is it's probably gonna get worse because AJ Brown gonna be gone next year. You know what I'm saying?
The only reason it's getting exposed right now is because their run game is suffering. If they run game was running like last year, you wouldn't even notice Jalen wasn't all that good. Now that people stopping their run, people like Jalen, what the hell are you doing? Now they noticing Jalen. Jalen been chilling for 2 years. He had a whole year off. And now they like, oh damn, y'all see me? Like y'all can't even see Jalen Hurts because Saquon has stolen the show.
Is his carries down? Is Saquon's carries down from this? Because you know what's crazy? It's funny to think that Kellen Moore actually had that boy rolling And now the new offensive coordinator can't get it rolling. Kellen Moore don't even like running the
Yeah.
football. Like he literally said he would rather throw the
listen,
football.
Bro, we don't even talk about Saquon in the top running backs no more. We
Yeah, 'cause he
talk
out
about
for this
Jonathan Taylor. We talking about Jonathan Taylor. That's it.
Wow.
Nigga, Javonte
That's true.
Williams having a better season than Saquon Barkley. And
Yikes.
He is?
by a large margin. By a large margin.
Yikes.
So they're just not giving Saquon the ball
I have
then.
to look. Also, Land, I went and looked. I was correct on the Nation Wright shit. Because the man already got 563 snaps playing for the Chicago Bears. This motherfucker got under 300 in the first 3 years. I'm looking at 2023, 2022, and 2021 with the Cowboys. So he's played more there. So that he's gotten way more opportunities. So that's probably the biggest difference with this shit. But let me take a look at this Saquon shit, because y'all got me curious now. Saquon Barkley,
They just been getting stuff, bro.
NFL.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here, they ain't doing that damn tush push too goddamn much. We need to make sure we referees is on that.
Bro, they don't be do that shit right, man. They be out there bitch moving.
Hey,
Their guards always jump off false start when they do it, bruh. The right guard always jumps off, bruh. And the ref never calls
I
it.
gotta ask y'all a question.
That's what happened in that game. That's what happened in that game. That's why they were so mad in that game last week, because the guard kept jumping off and the ref is so focused on looking at the center that he ain't even paying attention to the damn guard.
All right, this is the
The
question.
guard can't move before the damn center.
What's the question, Lane?
This is the question. You know how I said they couldn't even see Jalen Hurts until the running game started fucking up?
Mm-hmm.
Who we can't see on our team? I got one. Like, who we can't see until we notice, like, hey, what you doing over there? I ain't been seeing you doing much.
Is it Jalen Tolbert?
Like, nope, I got a good one. Mine Turpin.
Oh.
Turpin? You don't notice Turpin until he dropping third down catches and shit.
My
And then
hell
look,
no. Hold on.
Look,
Hey,
time
listen to
out,
me.
time
Hey,
out.
listen to
Hold
me.
on,
That's
hold on,
why.
hold on. I went to Turpin because I'm like, we value you for being a punt returner. Now, he had a good punt return last night, so it might have changed. No lie, I was investigating. I went to go look and see, like, who the hell is the top in punt returning in? Because I know it ain't him, because he ain't did much this year. It's dude from the Eagles is the top punt returner right now. I'm doing this all out of memory.
Is it Tank?
He making $6 million a
He
year
at the
too.
top.
Hey, now,
So
listen to
I'm
me.
like, where is Turpin at? Turpin like middle of the pack. He might have went up since last night though, because he had a good return. So we'll see.
Also, I'm gonna cut both
Hey,
y'all
but
niggas
listen
off.
to me.
I'm gonna
That's
cut
why
both y'all niggas off. Saquon is getting the fucking ball. He ain't doing shit with the ball.
I just told you he getting stuffed. I said that.
Saquon Barkley has 175 rushing attempts already. He is averaging 3.8 yards an attempt. So to put that in perspective, that is the fourth most rushing attempts in the entire NFL. Chris McCaffrey is Jonathan Taylor and James Cook are the only three running backs with more rushing attempts than Saquon Barkley. Jonathan
Taylor
got all of them. He got 189.
To be fair though,
And
the
Saquon got how
Eagles
many?
have been having some. If I ain't mistaken, they've been dealing
And
with some
he has
injuries on their
175?
line. But it still ain't no excuse for that though.
3.8.
Yeah, that's it.
You're paying him for the line not to matter as much.
Facts.
$16 million a year.
For
Yeah.
comparison to
You're paying him to compensate for what you don't have on the line. You're paying that skill set. That's why you get the extra money. You know what I'm saying? Because when you pay that type of money, it's like, okay, we not going, on when we go left, our left guard ain't that good. So when we go left, you want to really Saquon Barkley that shit.
Also,
but when you go right, we got
case
you.
y'all niggas was wondering, Javonte Williams has 161 rushing attempts, but he averages 5 yards an attempt. So Javonte has 809 yards on the year, and Saquon has 662.
He only has 662 rushing yards.
Is that a testament to the back or the line? I don't know. I don't care right now. We gonna just shit on Saquon and the Eagles then. So
Yeah,
help y'all. Our back is sitting on y'all niggas now. Wait.
All right. So listen, we need to win 7 of these bitches at least, right? Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Well, we need to win 6 of the last 7. I'm sorry. There's only 7 games left.
If you win all of them, you guarantee the playoff
Just
spot.
about, yeah, because then a team will need 12 wins to get in over you.
11 wins gets you
Yeah,
in.
because you'll be 11-5-1, and you won't have 6 losses. You know what
Hey,
I mean?
real quick, y'all
But
ain't
guess
gonna
what?
give me
Yeah.
y'all player who invisible until you notice him.
I told you
I
Jalen
said
Tober.
Turk.
I said
Oh,
Jalen Tober.
Tober yours.
Hell
Who
yeah.
yours, Wes?
Hey, I would say Tolbert, and then I would also say this: if I'm Tolbert,
What happened to West? They done. I know the nigga finna cook.
You
They
said
got.
Tober too many
I,
times. Oh, okay.
if I'm
Go
not
ahead.
Tolbert, if
Mhm.
I'm Turpin, he needs to think can Jadon Blue do the stuff that I do? Because I ain't gonna lie, Turpin's my dude, but I feel like Jalen Blue with that speed might be able to run some kicks and some punts. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to worry about him fumbling too much because you don't do it as often. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't. Turpin needs to have a Turpin moment this year. He has to have a Turpin moment because like a kickoff returner making $6 million and you in the middle of the pack. And guess what? Pickens Pickens has basically taken anything of what you said Turpin was going to do in the wide receiver room because it's like, why would you throw the ball if you're not going to get the ball to CD? Throw it to freaking Pickens, and if you're not going to throw the
Turpin
Pickens,
gonna
throw
be
it.
mad as hell at me because I put the
Yeah,
flashlight on his ass.
I'm gonna tell you, if you had to ask me right now, who is Pickens hurting the most? Turpin and Talbert. Like number one, be on the sideline, like damn man,
Hey
you just be
West.
on the sideline, sad man, because
I was
but
gonna say, Ryan Flournoy is fucking Tolbert up because there is wide receiver 3 reps going around and fucking Tolbert ain't getting them because Ryan Flournoy ass that came out and
yeah,
held
the
his
total
nuts.
making six.
I about to say Florida might deserve him over him, to be honest.
He,
But the only difference is one is making $6 million, $6.5 million
listen, Dallas
dollars.
Cowboys love that. Like nigga, like matter of fact, you are right because if you talk about getting cheaper and we can find a way to cut Turpin ass and let Jadon Blue return some kicks, he good at that. Ryan Flournoy can do all of the other wide receiver shit that Tolbert was gonna do. So
And you get two
yeah,
for the price of one.
Tolbert a free agent next year, then you can cut Turpin ass and probably save some money if he
And
ain't gonna do
Turpin was
nothing.
like, he didn't even catch the ball clean a couple times last night. I don't like that shit. Man, hey, we don't pay you
And
for that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I'm gonna keep it real. Shotty is a very creative dude, but bro, Turpin needs to be with like a Kellen Moore or like a
You need
genius
to be
dude,
with
like a genius. Like our
Andy
offense.
Reid.
Yes, we don't need a gadget guy. When you have a CD Lamb and you have a Pickens, bro, throw it to your X or throw it to your Z, bro. Like what is you talking about? We don't need all that extra stuff on the inside. And it's like you shouldn't have to pay for it. Turpin's role should be saved for a guy that's like you drafted in like the 5th round or 6th round, like Jadon Blue. And then you just keep on replacing that role. You know what I mean? And that's my dude too,
Can I
man.
ask
That's
you a
my dude. But
question? Can I ask
then
y'all a question real quick?
go ahead.
Would we feel differently if he would have caught that pass? I just gotta ask that. Cause it
Which
could be recency bias to a little bit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was disgusted. That was a third down, bro. You gotta
yeah,
fucking catch them, bro.
yeah. I'll say this though. I don't think I would feel any different because to West Point, like Turpin's primary, role in an offense would be like a deep threat or some shit. Like you'd be a gadget guy or a
And you
deep
got
threat.
and I'm going to Pickens for that.
Yeah,
I'm
and that's
not
my
going that.
and that's my point. You already got one of the best deep ball guys in the entire NFL in George Pickens. And you don't have to do anything fancy with this nigga. He's damn near 6'4". He actually, you look at his measurements, he's slightly over 6'3". So you got a motherfucker that's almost 6'4" that runs like that with that catch radius. You can just throw the ball up to his ass down the field. I don't need Dak Prescott to throw prayers up to the 5'9" nigga. You know
I
what
Facts.
was
I'm
just
And
saying?
think
about to
about this.
say, you said the perfect word, catch radius. That's where the smaller receivers, the Brandon Cooks, the Turpins, all of those dudes come and fall short. You need catch radius because guess what? Every pass ain't gonna be perfect. You mean to tell me if I throw it a little off target, you definitely finna miss it? Because that's what happened. If you want to be
Yeah.
honest, I think that ball was a little off target, but you too damn small and your arms too short. We needed you to make that catch. I'm
CeeDee
sorry.
Lamb-
Yeah.
Like we need you to
And
make it.
now and
CeeDee
listen, and
Lamb
that was
makes
the
that
difference.
play. George
And
Kittle
listen,
makes that play.
and that was the difference between Steve Smith, and that's why Steve Smith was so different being a wide receiver, because even though he was small, he had a ridiculous catch radius. He was able to make up for what he just naturally did not have. He didn't have long arms. So he was a fighter. He was a scrappy player. If you're gonna be small, bro, you gotta be almost damn near dirty when the
Gotta be
ball
pit
goes up in
bull.
the air. Yeah, you gotta be a
Facts.
pit bull. Like you literally have to want the ball more than the other guy. And I'm gonna
And
tell you this
Steve
right
Smith
now.
was a gangster.
Hey,
Yeah.
facts. Hey, HGM, give me an exact number on what the Cowboys would save if they they let Turpin walk. Because think about this: you could save, you could then take that little bit, even if it's only like $4 or $5 million, that can go into the signing of Pickens, because you don't need that role anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Put all Turpin money in Pickens' pocket. That's what we
Because
need to
you
do.
don't need Pickens basically just and voided his role.
All right, let me go to over the cap. So he signed a 3-year, $18 million deal. All right,
Hell
and
nah.
we cut
Hell no. Nah. We is not getting that money back right now, bro. Hell
He ain't
no.
getting that money. He ain't
My
getting that money.
bad, man. That just
Hold on.
pissed me off. Like our ROI on that shit is bad right now. Go ahead.
We ain't getting that money back.
You'll save, because most of his money is cap savings. Like you'll save $3.5 million in 2026 and $4.5 million in 2027. So
$7 million.
You can cut that nigga.
He gotta go, man. Like I hate it. It's the idea of Turpin is fun, and it sounds like it should be dope. But then now after the honeymoon stage, it's like, is this nigga just a UFL player the whole time, and we just fell in love? Like what was it, bro? Because
we
he
didn't
didn't
have
do
weapons.
nothing.
We didn't have weapons, and we were excited, that he was out there bitch doing something.
He did make some big plays in the special teams, but receiver wise, because that's what he got paid for. You not telling me we gave you an $18 million contract for a punt returner. You not telling me that.
For one punt return too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cowboys ain't got their money back on. They ain't got their money back.
That's
I
bad
mean,
ROI right there, boy.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you. There's not any time in a football game, 3 wide receiver set, that means Pickens is on the field, that I'm going to Pickens. I'm going to Turpin over Pickens or CD. Like, think about this. Who is the Eagles' third receiver? I have no clue. I have no clue who he is.
I knew who it was.
Jahan Dotson.
And think about, but you shouldn't know who he is.
But look, Dotson is the leader in punt return average right now. Because I'm telling you, I looked at this. For some reason, Turpin clicked. I think it was that drop what made me shine a light on Turpin. Like, bro, what has this nigga done this year? And then I went to punt return because that's what we like about him. And he ain't even nowhere near the top. He was like 15 last night.
And kick return don't count because they can literally just put it in the end zone every time.
Yeah. So I got a question for y'all niggas. Can John Domingo return kicks?
He big as hell though. He ain't that nimble. He used to be a yak guy.
You
but
know who can
I don't
return
know.
kicks? You know who can return kicks? And I've been trying to figure out a way to get his name brought up in this show. My guy from Florida. Yeah,
Malik
Davis.
You know it, man. Somebody on this show don't like him too much, but I told you, man, the Cowboys was wrong about him twice. They released him twice, brought him back twice. That's all I'm saying, man. Actually, this is.
I think your cousin is having early signs of dementia because he think I don't like him, but it's actually you. It's actually him, Wes.
Yeah,
I'm the one that was pushing for him.
And he returned kicks for it.
I'm the one that's been pushing for Malik Davis. I got film sessions about Malik and everything. Like, yeah, I've been pushing for Malik.
And listen, I'm not wrong.
He can return kicks.
I'm not wrong about Malik because all I said was they don't like this nigga.
Now,
he looked good yesterday.
Darrell got a good point. Dan's used to do that shit. So Mingo might be able to do that shit then. And Dan's got a few good. No, he used to return punts. It's a little different with punt returns.
Punt return, though. Yeah, but listen, we still could put because like you said, with the way that the kickoff, well, you need a good kickoff returner and a good punt returner at this point. Because with the way that the kickoff rules are, you got to put it in play every time because most folks don't want the 35-yard touchback. You know, once they moved it from 25 to 35, a lot of niggas just try to put that bitch in play now.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to, I think Greg Popovich just called me, and he was like, "What you doing, landlord? You ain't watching the game, so I might have to go, bro. I'm gonna have to depart." But
Sometimes.
yeah, Greg Popovich got my number on speed dial. He hit me up, and then he had Wimby on 3-way. He like, "What you doing, bro? You tripping? That's why we losing. You
Hold
not
on.
there."
Before I let you
Hey,
go,
imagine if the Dallas Cowboys had freaking Malians.
man. But I forgot all about this. Can y'all confirm if Blue Ass fumbled a kickoff in the Jets game? Because if that's the case, he didn't need to get cut.
If he did, I ain't gonna say that. No, I was about to say some wild shit. So never mind. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be wild. Never mind. I hope he didn't, man.
Man,
Did we get it back?
I don't know.
Cause I don't remember that.
What? So,
I know he out, but that's why he called me. He had time, 15. You know what I'm saying? He chilling.
Yeah, Wes, say what you gonna say, because you have disappeared. It might be your service.
Oh no, I'm here,
If it
man.
is,
Which
don't.
my
Okay.
my little spot getting up out of here, man. I'm happy about the Cowboys win. Definitely happy about the win. I just hope now the Cowboys need to show me a next level, and ask, can you build on it, man? Because I'm tired of these. Cowboys don't go out and win versus these Eagles. It's all gonna be meaningless, man. It's all gonna be meaningless. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see if we can stack these wins, man. A lot of people aren't giving you credit for beating the Eagles. They are not the Eagles, but beating the Raiders, because they are in your schedule. But
Y'all, please tell me was it a turnover? Cause I think I remember the muff now. I'm sorry, Wes. I'm up here reading the
nah,
chat.
you
I
good,
think
you
I
good. But
remember him muffing it.
I'm just saying, the Eagles are a team. They're winning games, but they're not playing good football, man. And I would honestly think, if
Thanks.
you had to say what team looked better, the Cowboys looked better on Monday than the Eagles looked last week. That's all I'm saying. They both won, but the Cowboys did look better. You know what I'm saying? So let's just play at that same level this week, man. Let's no flip flop. You know what I'm saying? The offense scored 30-something points. Defense hold them to 10, 15 points, man. Let's you know what I mean? Let's build on it. Other than that, you already know what it is. Never look down, stars up. Peace.
Please. Hey,
Jeez.
my final word though, man. Fuck the Eagles. That's all I gotta say. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck them. We gonna win by 30. This
I agree.
Cowboys UnCut.
That's my final word. I agree.
I agree. This Cowboys UnCut, nigga. God bless America. God bless the Cowboys.